Hello, friends. We're going to review Champions Volume 2, Issue 25, so let's get into it. This is brought to us by writer Jim Zub, artist Sean Exaski and Max Dunbar. Color artists are Marcio Minez and Nolan Woolard, who we love on Exceptional X-Men. Letters and productions, Clayton Cowles. We got our Ironheart representation for the Ironheart month. In the previous issue, they've lost Nadia the Wasp and Sam Nova at the end of their adventure, so now they're trying to figure it out. Ironheart wakes up from a nightmare involving Thanos. We see Sparky, a ghost dog, I believe. Pretty cute. Miss Marvel catches us up that they're looking. She's calling Nova's mom, who knows that he's Nova and how he's missing, which at this point she's just used to. And this is the issue, the page that got me to buy this issue. Viv is checking in with Ironheart, who I guess is the team leader, about all their... they got lost to a magic problem, so they've been trying to find magic heroes to help them. But Doctor Strange is currently off Earth. Dr. Voodoo and Scarlet Witch are helping Quicksilver. Wiccan is out of the country with his boyfriend, Teddy. Talisman is busy, and then we get Ilyana Rasputin. Nina is supposed to be an A there. Is not returning her calls, because I imagine she's like, I'm not helping Champion's business. But they're going to keep looking. And Amka is trying to figure out on getting connected to her sorcerer powers to locate where they can be. And Man-Thing's involved, because he's the guardian of the Nexus. Amka gets a power source called the Siege Parallel, which X-Men fans will recognize Siege Perius. And, that's a gate, and this is more of a handheld device, because we're modern now. It reveals that there's some hazards with it, but Miss Marvel is quick to say they're heroes, and that this is just what we do. And Viv sets up a contingency plan, which is always good, that if they're not back within 2 days, Sparky is supposed to get Vision. Ironheart wakes up in a new weird world with a cool new battle suit. I do like the idea of this toy line of Wolverines from different eras. And Ironheart has to fight off these demons. She gets her mighty mace and takes down the ghouls. Shadow Spider assists her, and she's like, Miles, and he's like, how do you know my name? So Ironheart is not part of the situation. Oh yeah, and he reveals that they're in Weird World, but he apparently has gotten that he's part of the world and not an outsider, as opposed to Ironheart, who really much remembers that she's part of the Champions. And Brawn has been transformed. We see Man-Thing on the hunt. Brawn's going by the name Brawnhammer. Amka is Snow Gore here. And Miss Marvel is Mystic Marvel, which sounds fun. And we see Nadia Wasp is a spy for this guy. We meet the Crystal Warrior, who has to fight this mysterious opponent, who wins the fight as he's Sam the Nova we're missing. So all our characters are in place now. We just had to get them together again. Back issue ads for Marvel Strike Force, a game I've gotten back out of my system again. But it was pretty fun for a time, but it is not user-friendly. And that was Champions Volume 2, Issue 25, which gets a soft 1 in our Shadow and Flame and Magic scale for the reference to Magic. Alright everyone, thanks for listening or watching, and then I'll be talking more about it on my podcast, Shadow and Flame of Magic. Alright everyone, bye.